Alright, we're test driving a new scan tool. I have owned this Triton D10 for, I'd say 4, 5, 6 years. I had a D8 before that. I've had a Varus. I had an old original Modus for a long time. I am a big fan of this scan tool because it is extremely fast. It is a corded scan tool with a 2-channel lab scope. I know a bunch of you out there probably are holding your nose up and saying, hey, 4-channel, 8-channel is the only way to go. I have fixed an absolute pile of cars with a 2-channel lab scope. Do I have 4-channel lab scopes and stuff over there? Yes, but I'm not always here in the shop. A lot of times I'm running mobile between our locations. And so this has been my go-to tool for a long time, but I've got a great Snap-on dealer. And so when the Triton Plus came out, he is allowing me to demo it and see if it's going to be a good fit. And so I've got this on demo mode for a Toyota. I'm also wirelessly hooked to this Toyota here, and we're looking at some of the scan data. Now they drastically changed, and maybe there's some settings in here that I don't know about, but I really like the features on this one, that it kind of graphs all of my PIDs. And this one I'm sure will. It's a very similar setup, but I would assume that they didn't graph it because they were able to make the refresh rate much faster. And so that is something that I notice with this one. As I page up and page down, there is just a brief moment, but I'm also running a lot more complicated data here than I am here. They both have intelligent diagnostics. In today's day and age, no technician, in my opinion, can know every reset, relearn, code set criteria, even some of the common failures. And so whether you think that that's a crutch or not, you can let me know in the comments. But the one thing that I'm kind of missing, and it's probably a habit for me, being as I came up through the old school Modus or even had the original Snap-on red brick, is this one does not have any features that are not part of the screen. And so as we kind of go through a couple of these, it's fairly quick, but it's all touchscreen. So as I want to go up and down with any of my PIDs, you have to do it all through the screen, which I'm sure I would get used to, and I know that's the wave of the future, but that's what I've got. So initial thoughts, I like the screen. I think it's a great scan tool. It is wireless, and the dongle fits in the back. We're going to keep running it, and I'll bring